What's up everyone? Welcome back. Alright, I don't know why small YouTube channels are still making these mistakes, so let's address this once and for all. Your thumbnails, your titles, and that one thing that almost every small YouTube channel does that is totally unnecessary. We have to talk about this. First, your thumbnails. Now, I admit, I'm not the best person to talk to you about thumbnails, but if I can turn my thumbnail from this to this, then I guarantee you that you can do it too. The reason is simple. I'm just creatively stupid when it comes to art and design. I don't know what colors work and what colors doesn't. So if I can improve my thumbnail, so can you. Here's what you can do. Before you even begin recording your video, sit down and have a think about what the thumbnail should look like first. Now, this is the mistake I made as well in my first 100 videos. I tend to create the title first, followed by the script, and then the video recording, and then finally my thumbnail. The whole idea of working on your thumbnail first is so that you spend more time getting it right. If you have left it at the end of the process, you will be mentally exhausted, and there's a tendency for you to rush through it. Thumbnails has been something that is of low priority to me until I realized that no matter how good my content can be, I just can't get those views because no one is clicking on it. And that is largely due to those ugly thumbnails I used to create. After I put more effort into it, I see an increase in my CTR, which in return gave me more views. Alright, the second thing, the title of your video. You just have to put more thought into it. It just isn't something that you can think out of thin air and assume people would look it up. Your title needs to be meaningful, has a clear message, and also raise a bit of curiosity. Now, your thumbnail and your titles goes hand in hand. So if you mention something in your thumbnail, don't mention it again in your title because that's just wasted space. There are two ways to have a title that works. One where the title is filled with keywords so that it becomes searchable, and another one where it raises so much curiosity, it gets clicks and views that it becomes a suggested video. Of course, the one that will really give you those views is if YouTube suggests your video. That is going to work way better than search. And if you're trying to aim for that, then you need to craft a title that makes people want to click, where once they see it, it makes them curious and they have no choice but to watch it. Now, I'm no expert in creating titles like that. I feel like that comes with experience after you created tons of videos. I'm learning as well, so I can't give you much guidance on that. But what I can advise you is, if you are starting out and you don't know where to begin, then start by creating titles that are searchable. And if you don't know what title works or if the title sucks, just play around with it. I mean, too often I've seen small YouTube channels, they just stick to their initial title even if it doesn't work. We as small YouTubers have the luxury of testing things out without damaging our channel. So go ahead and experiment around and find what fits for your YouTube channel. And my last point, my very last point, in which I have no idea why almost every small YouTube channel just enjoys doing it. Every small YouTuber loves having an intro. Look, I understand that having an intro can be cool if done right, and it adds a couple of seconds to your video. But it just annoys people. Annoys me at least. There are two kinds of intro. The first one being a well-prepared intro like this one. That's pretty cool, right? Now, imagine having your returning subscribers watching that every single time. I wouldn't even be paying attention to it after watching it once or twice. There is an exception, and that exception is if you have a different intro for every video you release, then sure, that might work, but you really need to be able to back it up with great content. Otherwise, that intro is going to be an obstacle and it turns viewers away. And then there's another type of intro like this. Hey guys, my name is Kevin. Welcome to my channel where I talk all things YouTube related, entrepreneurship, income, and motivation. If this is something you are interested in, please do consider hitting the subscribe button now for more content such as this. Absolutely unnecessary, guys, and I know it is cool. I know you're just trying to give yourself some credibility to your viewers before you begin talking, which is perfectly fine. But I hate to tell you this. Your viewers are just going to tune out. If YouTube were to ever create a button that allows users to skip the intro, I guarantee you 90% of the time people will tap on it. And it's not your fault. It's just because humans these days, they have no patience. They want their information right then, right now. And if you can deliver those information before they even watch your video, then that would be preferable. So instead, what you should do is just say hi. Because humans these days, our attention span is way too short. We can't even afford to give you 5 seconds of our attention, let alone 10 seconds. Alright, so if you're starting a new YouTube channel, just make sure to avoid these mistakes. Fortunately, fixing this up is easy. All you gotta do is just practice, and before you know it, your engagement rate will go up. Okay, that's all from me. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe if you love this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.